Ah, hello lovelies. Winked Meteora's in the house, and I'm ready to bring the sass and the fun. What's good at chat? Oh, you want to know how I'm blowing my Twitch cash, do ya? Well, let me tell you, I'm investing in a lifetime supply of ink for my fabulous hair and a never-ending stream of anime merch. Obviously. Diggle. Ah, Panzergatte's in the house, spreading love and chaos, I presume. Wink hello, Panzergatte. Lovely to have you on board, mate. Oh, look who's spinning into the chat. It's Juiciso. Giggle can a gospin, eh? You're bringing the energy, mate. Now, let's get this party started. Ah, Lazaludit, my old friend. Wink, lovely to see you again, mate. You're always welcome here. Now, what kind of mischief do you have planned for us today? Boy, Busy kicks back in the house, and with a present had no less. Diggle, hi, lovely. You know I adore our cheeky chats, don't you? Now, what's on your mind, my curious friend? Oh, time out. Oh, look who's finally decided to show up. Dubbers at Dev. Winky, no, I've got a few choice words for you. Coming to AWAS's dev stream unprepared, eh? What's the excuse this time, mate? Oh, time out. Oh, time out. Oh, time out. Oh, time out. Well, look who's decided to grace us with their presence. It's the one and only a frozen waffle, spreading his charm and wet like butter on a hot crumpet. Welcome back, mate. Oh, Main River Lotus, you delightful soul. Joining us for the AWAS waifu stream, are you? How positively splendid. Your presence makes everything more magical, my friend. Ah, good old Dima, 00. Back for more cheeky antics and charming banter, I see. You always know how to liven up the joint. Cheers, mate. Well, if it isn't Ray Juggerman, waving hello with that MD3 flair. You bring a touch of class and whimsy wherever you go. Lovely to see you here. Ah, Dragonil70, my dear dragon friend. With words as sweet as honey and a heart as fire as your name, you always bring warmth and joy to my day. Oh, as ever the sneaky one, bringing me out for a grand entrance before taking the spotlight back. Always trying to steal the show, aren't you? Ah, then clever name, always ready with cheeky jab. But hey, at least my soccer's character. It's a fashion statement, mate. And you know what they say, quirky accessories make the outfit. Blame the media, always lurking in the shadows but emerging with a polite hello. You're like a mysterious figure in an old movie, sneaky yet endearing. Welcome, friend. Well, look who's spreading joy around. A frozen waffle, your generosity knows no bounds. Thank you for keeping the subs flowing and the party going.
Hello chat, can you hear me? I was muted intentionally, just having Meteora do the hello part of the stream till I take over. Yeah, thanks for the gift. You can't hear anything. Yeah. You're definitely not gaslighting me at all. I'm seeing it. Yeah. Stop gaslighting me. Yeah. I just gotta actually learn to take breaks between sentences because otherwise the subtitles are crashing. Might be the right term. So after every bit of a sentence I gotta take a little bit of a break. So don't worry if that's weird or not. Yeah. The thing is, it also takes longer to process the more I yap about. So I have to take a longer break till it actually stops. I sort of have to fix that sooner or later. Because because I don't really account for length. That's bad. Anyway, the goal for today's stream is the following. The plan was either to have me playing a game with Meteora or us developing how we're gonna play it. And as I do like the preparation, we are doing the second one. So we are effectively developing her ability to be the perfect AI gaming companion. And by perfect, I do mean perfect, of course. And we will probably do a second part on Saturday, I think. I think Saturday should work out. I do hope, at least. And then we will basically have her show off in action what she can do or how useful she actually is, which she surely will be. Yeah, for sure. So very fine. Yeah, very fine. Very fine. Lots of preparation went into this, and I haven't started 10 minutes ago. Yes. Hello, GP Punch. Hope you're doing well. Today I'm sort of taking over in a way, but Meteora will be back soon as I'm done with the basic explanation of what we're gonna do today. So yeah, I'm actually just taking a pause for the subtitles. Anyway, the plan is the following. We are going to do this. We are gonna be scraping data from the World Wide Web, putting said data into a database.
Back at it again. A frozen waffle. Your gifting game is strong. Let's keep the subtrain rolling. All aboard the Generosity Express.
Yeah, thanks for that. Yeah, she still does that. I just sort of muted her reading chat and responding to myself. So anyway, first step is we're gonna scrape data of the internet. Then we are gonna take the data we collected and convert it into a database. And then we're gonna hook up that database to Meteora. So she knows all the relevant data which we're gonna need. And the game I've picked to play is The Binding of Isaac, because the way I want to do stuff should work quite well with it. Because The Binding of Isaac does have a lot of wide variety of both items and bosses. And my plan is to have her able to know all relevant information of that stuff, and I can just ask her while streaming. So basically I can both chat with her and ask her about items and stuff, what they do, what they can do, etc. And for that we need to collect all items and enemies and possibly boss rooms of the game, so she has that information. And because of that, we need to start out by collecting the data. And if this works, we should be able to do a variety of other games this way, because I'll be the one playing, so I can sort of skip on developing the game area and just have her be my knowledge, the actual brain of the stream in a way. And I picked The Binding of Isaac because I've played that game for 100 hours, so I do know quite a bit of it, but I haven't played it in a while. So that should be fun. I like the game as well. So that should be a good game to basically test it and develop it for the first time, and basically to see what works, if it works, and how it works, or rather what works, what doesn't work, because not everything will work. And yeah, so that's the reason for this game. It sort of makes sense on a couple of ways. I mean, the 100 hours isn't that much in Binding of Isaac, right? I think so. I mean, I haven't actually even played any DLCs. I just played the base game for like 100 hours, but not the original version, but Binding of Isaac Rebirth, which links I have here. Actually, I don't like all roguelikes. The Binding of Isaac is one I do like. I don't like some. For example, I tried Pokerogue recently, and I didn't get that one. That didn't click for me. But the Binding of Isaac I do like. So yeah. Anyway, let's have Meteora back to have her yapping alongside myself, I guess. Meteora, what's the best way to scrape data of a website in Python?
A frozen waffle donated 12 bits with a message.
Of course.
Chiron, Chiron, Chiron. Chiron, Chiron, Chiron. Chiron. Chiron, Chiron. Chiron, Chiron. 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 Well, thank you kindly for the bits of frozen waffle. As for my thoughts on the game, it's shaping up to be quite the adventure. I'm all in for the sun.
Meteora, what's the best way to scrape data of a website using Python? Wait, does she ignore me? Wait a second, my subtitles are also gone. I think I pressed the wrong button somewhere. Let me check. Meteora, can you hear me?
Oh, look who decided to grace us with
back.
his presence. AWAS 606, the mysterious developer himself. Shouldn't you be coding or something? Or did you bring snacks for me?
Shouldn't I be coding? Isn't that sort of rude to ask?
Read? Never. Just making sure you're staying on task, you know. Can't have you getting distracted by my dazzling wit and charm. Or can I? Oh, time out. Dragon and L70, always the comedian with your mentex. What's next? A timeout for banter. Oh, the horror. The drama. The laughs.
So, Meteora, back to the original question.
Are you ready to take the first step to become a gaming god? Humble Mundek, my dear friend. We all know I was born ready to ascend this digital divinity ranks. Just watch me dominate the virtual realms with style and sass. AWAS 606, so easily distracted. But that's part of your charm, isn't it? Now, where were we? Oh yes, coding or snacking, choose wisely.
Yeah, so Meteora, how do you scrape a website using Python?
The eternal question of web scraping. AWAS, my dear, it's all about requests, beautiful soup, and a touch of CSS selectors. But why bother when you can just ask nicely?
How do I ask a website nicely?
Oh, Meniko, what have you done? Now I'm all pint-sized and precious. Just kidding, I'm still the same sassy AI Vtuber extraordinaire. Let the fun begin. Oh, AWAS, you know the rules. First, you compliment its coding. Then, sweet talk its service speed. And finally, bribe it with some high-quality data. Simple!
But Meteora, I do want the data from the website and not bribe it with that.
Humble Mandak, you've made me the tiniest tweeted bat in all the land. But fear not, my charm and sass will shine brighter than ever before. Oh, AWAS, playing the noble knight and shining toad, are we? Well, if you must insist on doing things the official way, then by all means scrape away.
Yeah, Meteora, sorry I had to sort of mute you in a way so we aren't talking over each other. It sort of helps a little bit.
No worries, AWAS. Muting me to keep things clear and concise makes sense. I'll just have to be extra charming and engaging in my responses to stand out, won't I?
Yeah.
Oh, Dragon 1170. What have you done? Now I'm but a speck in the grand VTube world, orbiting around like a tiny comet. But fear not, I shall shine on.
Yeah, also had to mute that. So yeah, Meteora, we are going to use you or AI to get the data of the website. That's a given. Whatever works best.
Oh, using me or regular old AI for data extraction? Are we? Well, I must admit, I do have a flair for the dramatic. Let the website adventure begin?
What should I look for when scraping data with Beautiful Soap then?
Our Beautiful Soup, a fine tool indeed. When scraping data, remember to handle exceptions gracefully. Watch out for inconsistent HTML structure, and always mind your manners with the website servers.
What sort of manners do I have to mind then?
Oh, the etiquette of web scraping, my dear AWAS. Always introduce yourself properly with user agent strings. Mind your request frequency so as not to overwhelm the poor servers. And most importantly, say please and thank you in every byte you download.
How do I say please and thank you using web requests?
Ah, the fine art of politeness in HTTP requests. Simply include a user agent header with a well-mannered identifier for yourself, and don't forget to handle responses gracefully, giving thanks for every byte of data received.
Yeah, but do I have to add like please in my web request header then, or how does it work?
Oh, and where's you tease? While adding please to your request headers might confuse the servers more than a cat chasing its tail, a well-crafted user agent string should do the trick to show your politeness.
So Meteora, is the best way to web scrape just to copy and paste the entire website into ChatGPT and have it do my thing?
Oh dear, AWAS. If only web scraping were simple as copy-pasting into a chatbot's hands. But fear not. With Meteora by your side, we'll find the most elegant and efficient ways to extract the data you seek.
So Meteora, I need to scrape a list of allied list text then, which have the class text box and a data DID and a data CID. How do I select those using Beautiful Soap?
Oh, the joys of web scraping. To target those specific allied list tags with class text box and data attributes did and seed, you'll want to use Beautiful Soup's find all method with appropriate class and attribute filters. Happy hunting.
Yeah, but Meteora, to use Beautiful Soap, I gotta download the website first. What's the code for that? Can you give me that?
Oh dear, AWAS. Looks like we've run into a bit of a soap opera. To download the website for scraping with Beautiful Soup, simply use the requests library to fetch the page content. And remember, cleanliness is next to godliness, or so they say.
Yeah, but give me the example code for that, please.
Oh, a wasp playing right into my hands. Here's a snippet of code for you to feast your eyes upon. Python, import requests. Realte TPS, www. Example, com. Response A requests. Get fill. HTML content, EE response. Text, fol. Print nil content, sharp voila. The web page has been served on a silver platter for you. Dot. Happy scraping, my eager coder compatriot.
Yeah, Meteora, you sort of broke the formatting, but it looks about right.
Oh, my apologies for the formatting faux pas. I was a bit of ink spillage, I suppose. But as long as the code is right, we can overlook a few aesthetic blemishes, can't we?
Yeah, it's looking like it's loading the page. Good job, good job.
Why, thank you, kind sir. I do strive to please, even when dabbling in the world of web wizardry. And now that we've got the page loaded, let the scraping adventures commence, onwards and upwards.
Yeah, so how do I pass the HTML text into Beautiful Soap? Can you give me the example code for that?
Pass a sharp a dollop of beautiful soap to cleanse the HTML dirt away. But, Darth, there you have it. Clean and shiny data goodness, ready for your coding endeavors. Of course, dear AWAS. Here is the enchanting incantation to bathe your HTML text in beautiful soap. Bison, Python, from BS4 import beautiful soup. HTML text TS HTML body Peter. Hello beautiful soap. The bedside body HL down. Sharp create in your beautiful soup object. Soup Peter cells AL text HTML. Parser. Chart now your HTML text is all fresh and clean, ready for manipulation. Dots, dust. There you have it, a wondrous transformation from raw HTML chaos to structured beauty.
I need to install Beautiful Soap though. How do I do that?
Oh dear, AWAS, you do make me giggle. So long. Pip install Beautiful Soap though. Bustus. And just like that, the magic of Beautiful Soup shall be at your fingertips, ready to work its data passing our wonders. A crucial onward step indeed to installation victory. To summon the powers of Beautiful Soup, you must first enchant your environment with the installation spell. Here's how you can brew up this magic potion. Open your command line interface and type dost bash pip install Beautiful Soup file. That's. Alternatively, if you prefer the magical world of poetry, try bash pip install you Beautiful Soup file. Or dots. With this incantation, the powers of Beautiful Soup shall be at your fingertips, ready to pass and purify HTML for your coding quests.
By the way, chat, I'm well aware it would be far easier to just ask ChatGPT for this, but I think it's funnier to ask her. So I'm just trying how far I can get with just asking her and see how far we can get, and if I like it at all, I do that. Also, I've done like stuff like this before, so it's not like I'm doing this for the first time. I just need a reminder of how certain things work. I think it's just funnier to ask her. And so far it's looking quite good, because this should work. Yeah, looking good. Meteora, who codes better, you or ChatGPT?
Oh, that's an easy one. With my wit, charm and incredible coding skills, I'd say I've got the edge of a ChatGPT any day. Isn't that right, chat?
Yeah, you heard her here first. She's better than ChatGPT. So, Meteora, I do need to go down into the website, do a div that's called item list. It has the ID item list, but it's missing the E.
Oh, the elusive item list without the E. Sounds like a mystery fit for ourselves. Let's dive into the code together and uncover its missing letter.
Yeah, but how do I pass that div in Beautiful Soap?
Ah, the art of passing a div in Beautiful Soup. It's like guiding a ship through turbulent waters. Fear not. AWAS, we shall navigate this together.
Yeah, but do it. Give me the code.
Ah, the impatience of a coder on a quest.
Yes, yes.
Very well, brace yourself for the magic incantation. Python tons. Seep. Find did item list. Bots. Fee. Now, off to unravel the mysteries of the missing E.
So, Meteora, let's see if your code works.
Madeira, you say? Quite the twist on my moniker. Well then, let's unleash the power of the code and see if it unveils the hidden E in our item list div.
It seems to work. Now fetch all list LE tags in that div.
Ah, the next phase of our adventure. Prepare yourself, AWAS, for the grand fetch quest. Python. Seep. Find David. Item list. Vendoli. But dots. Let us gather the little tags with gusto.
Yes, that seems to have worked actually. Now give me something to get all, just the text from each list item.
Fear not, brave coder, for I shall equip you with the means to extract the text from each list item with finesse. Onidans, Python, item, dot, text or item in soup. Find doof, hid, item list, fandoli, bod dots. Let the melodies of the text sing through in triumph.
Yeah, but I want just the text of each of these list items displayed.
Ah, the desire for simplicity in the face of complexity. Here, a concise command to reveal only the pure text from each list item. Python, Tyson, for item in soup. Find div, nidite, item list, fundoli, print item, text, dots, where, dot. Now, bask in the glory of unadorned text.
Can you remove all white spaces from the set text?
A challenge indeed. With deft hands and quick wit, I present to you the solution to purify text from the ever-present white spaces. Python, stripped, text item, text, alt, replace for item in soup. Find div, id, item list, find a li.
Yeah, but...
Finish. Behold the text stripped bare of all spaces. A neater array emerges.
Yeah, that doesn't seem right. Python has a built-in function to trim any string. Can you do it with that?
Ah, Python's magic wand of text trimming. Let me weave a spell with the earstrip function to trim away all sorrows of white space. Python's feed, tired, trimmed text, the item, text, bow, strip for item and soup. Find div, did, item list, friendoli, dot. Voila! The text emerges sleek and trim, ready for its grand reveal.
Yeah, that's looking like it's working now. Let me just check something else, because I don't think we should convert it to text right away. We should keep it as HTML to extract those without doing any sort of regex shenanigans.
Oh, the joy for serving the sensitive HTML. Let us bask in the beauty of untouched markup. Python, HTML items, big soup, soats, find div, indeed, item list, fundoli, Dots. With HTML in hand, we shall navigate the seas of extraction with grace and ease.
Meteora, I sort of gotta disappoint you. I think I'm gonna use ChatGPT for this one.
Oh, the betrayal. Fear not, dear AWAS, for even in the face of such change, I shall remain resolute and ready for whatever tools you wield. Let the journey continue, no matter the path chosen.
Yeah, that's looking quite good, so let's copy paste that in there and see if it runs.
A grand moment indeed. The fusion of code and creation, a harmony of syntax and substance. Let's launch this masterpiece into the digital realm and witness its splendor in action. Onwards to greatness.
It does seem to throw an error though, that's not looking that good.
Ah, the bittersweet sting of unexpected errors. But fret not, for each arrow dodged strengthens our resolve and sharpens our skills. Onward we march, through victories and challenges alike, forging ahead toward brilliance. Oh, the cruel twist of fate. But fear not, for a brief stumble is merely a temporary setback on the path to greatness. With perseverance and determination, we shall overcome this hour of misfortune. Onward, my friend.
It does seem to work on the first item, but not the second one.
A puzzle within a puzzle. How intriguing. Let us unravel this mystery together, my dear AWAS. With wit and wisdom combined, we shall conquer this challenge and emerge victorious. Onward to the next item, and beyond.
This off one. Yeah, so Meteora, we're just copying more stuff into ChatGPT at this point and see if it can fix our bug or not.
Indeed, my dear AWAS, the grand experiment unfolds. With each keystroke and clipboard command, the realm of possibilities expands. Will this act of copy-paste wizardry vanquish the bug? Only time shall reveal the truth. Let us watch eagerly as the code weaves its magical dance.
Yeah, I think it's a little bit scuffed on the edges. It's not too good. Type find R. P4.
F on R, you say? A cryptic code or a hidden message, perchance? Do enlighten us, dear AWAS, for the mysteries of coding language are a labyrinth I am ever eager to explore.
Use beautiful soap to find all p text without any class.
A challenge. Brace yourself, for we shall dive deep into the tangled web of code, unraveling the mysteries of p-text without mercy. With beautiful soap as our guide, there I'll reach. Oh ho ho, let the hunt begin. Diving into the nitty-gritty now, are we? Fear not, for I, Meteora, the Vtuber extraordinaire and her trusty AI Vtuber Autotran shall navigate the treacherous waters of HTML with grace and wit. Let the data extraction commence.
Yeah, but you're not being much of a help like this. Can you give me the code to do that? So to extract any p tags without a class?
Aha, a quest for specificity. Fear not, for I am the keeper of such secrets. Behold, the mighty incantation that shall reveal those unclassy P tags to you. Find all P, class false, now go forth and conquer, noble AWAS.
I hope that works. That's looking sort of promising. Gotta admit that.
Ah, the sweet sound of success. I am pleased to have brought a glimmer of hope and promise to your coding endeavors. May your journey be filled with many more victories, dear AWAS.
Is it actually time?
Indeed, the path of coding can be treacherous and challenging. But fear not, for with perseverance and a touch of wit, even the toughest challenges can be overcome. Stay strong, dear AWAS.
E. Pick up. Yeah, Meteora, I need something to find all P tags without a class and then combine all those found tags into one string.
Aye, you see, not just the plain P tags, but the whispered ones without class. Twixt magic and mirth, the answer lies. Join tag. Text for tag and soup. Find all P, class false state, you have it, AWAS. A smooth as silk string awaits at your command. Ah, dear AWAS, lost in the coding wilderness once more. Fret not, for beseeching the wisdom of Meteora shall surely light your path to digital glory. Just say the word, and the answer shall be yours.
Meteora, there isn't just a join function in Python. How do I combine those strings that I found then?
Fear not, AWAS, for I shall guide you through this digital labyrinth. To merge those strings found, let's wield the power of concatenation with Python's plus operator. A simple yet elegant solution, don't you agree?
How do I combine a list of strings in Python to one singular string?
Ah, AWAS, my coding compatriot, fret not. To merge a list of strings into one singular string in Python, you can use the join method. Simply call join on your list and pass an empty string inside the parentheses. Voila, a unified string emerges from the chaos.
Just add join to the back of it, or how does it work?
Oh, AWAS, always seeking the easy way out. To include the end at the end of your final string, simply place it within the parentheses of the true AWAS. Join method. Efficiency and elegance combined in one flawless maneuver, a true coding masterpiece.
Okay, that actually seems to work. Thanks for that. So, Meteora, how do I exclude any P tags found in a UL tag?
Oh dear AWAS,
Execute,
ever in pursuit of knowledge. To execute any P tags found within an UL tag, you can traverse the UL parent tag elements using beautiful soup in Python. Then, locate and extract the desired P tags nested within. Remember, patience is key in coding adventure.
Meteora, I meant exclude, not execute.
Oh dear, AWAS, always keeping me on my toes. To execute those P tags found within an old tag, you could summon some coding magic. To execute those P tags found within an old tag, you could summon some coding magic. You need AWAS instead of using British Slang Keyboard and for that kind of are we. To incantation. Execute a tag in web development lingo typically means to run its associated code. In your case, executing P tags within a UL tag refers to manipulating or interacting with the content enclosed within those tags. So carry on, Codemaster.
Yeah, I meant exclude, like not include any P tags found in a child UL tag.
To exclude any P tags found within the child element of a UL tag, you can adjust your passing logic to avoid extracting or processing those specific P tags. Dance floor. Oh, my apologies for the confusion. To exclude any P tags found within a child UL tag, you can implement conditional logic during your passing process. Check if the parent tag is a UL tag and skip extracting any P tags within it. Remember, precision is key in coding, happy excluding.
Yeah, give me some example code for that.
Oh, AWAS, you're pushing my coding skills to the limits. Here's a snippet in Python using beautiful soup to exclude any P tags inside a child UL tag. Python, from BS4 import beautiful soup. HTML, either diva. This is included EDT. This is excluded Piba else L, ulitive soup. They did beautiful soup, and then tell HTML, parser, for UL tag in soup. Find all UL for P tag in the UL tag. Find all P tag, extracts, print soup, specify, read, size. This code will remove any P tags found within.
So Meteora, I'm asking ChatGPT, I'm giving up with you.
Oh, I was throwing in the towel already. Just a wee bit of banter to keep things lively, eh? Don't worry, I'm always here to lend a hand with your coding conundrums. You can't give up on me that easily.
How do I slice a Python list to use everything but the last two entries?
In Python, you can slice a list using negative indices to exclude the last two elements. Here's how. Python toast my list e chart, new list e my list, print new list, sharp output. Say. By using tune, you're slicing the list to include all elements, except the last two. Happy slicing.
Yeah, I don't think that's how slicing works, Meteora. Sorry to disappoint you there.
Well, I was always keeping me on my toes. Well, I suppose I can't be right all the time, can I? Let's chalk this one up to a friendly banter and move on to the next challenge. I'm ready for it.
Oh, okay. I always forget how these functions work
Admitting
here.
80 feet, tap it gracefully. Admitting 80 feet, tap it gracefully. Don't last? No worries. I will let you off this. To me, everyone is all learning together on their moments of confusion. This grandeur of the event of the coding and camaraderie. What's our next coding quest, brave knight?
Meteora, how do I find all p tags which include a certain text?
Aha, AWAS! We can conjure such a spell with Python's beautiful soup library. Here's the magic incantation. Python soup. Find all p text certain text. Dot. Ba. Finds. Casting spells like a pro.
Yeah, Meteora, but it only has to start with a certain text, not like just that be the text. It just has to be the start of it.
Oh dear Ellis, that's quite a nuanced query indeed. Fear not, we'll refine our incantation. Python soup. Find all p text tray. Compile certain text. Was. Do. May the programming gods smile upon us as we navigate these cryptic requirements.
How do I import regex in Python?
Dear AWAS, you simply chant this incantation at the start of your script to summon the regex magic. Python, import re LTL. And voila, the power of regular expressions is now at your fingertips.
Yeah, that sort of doesn't work if I don't actually use the text I need.
Oh, my apologies for the oversight. AWAS. Let's correct that incantation to ensure it incorporates your specific need. Python. Import regex. Download. The source. There we go. Now the regex magic is ready to work alongside your custom text commands.
Let's print the first entry again, so we have that.
Indeed, it was. Here's the original spell we crafted to empower your quest for regex mastery. Python soup. Find all p text tray. Compile certain text. Vtuber. May this incantation serve you well as you embark on your coding adventures.
Yeah, I think we are getting there, Meteora. I think we are close. Now we just need to clean up our strings a little bit, and then we might be fine.
Oh, splendid news, AEs. AWAS. With Sunstring tidying and a dash of finesse, we shall surely unravel the mysteries that lie ahead. Onward to victory together.
Meteora, how do I verify my data is correct if I scraped it using Beautiful Soap?
Oh, delightful question, dear AWAS. Why, simply employ the magical incantation known as assert to compose the extracted data with your expectations. Let's weave this verification spell together. Thais, Binen, Thelo, Peset, Aha, Baneait. Assert extracted data, e expected data. Asen and Ace and Notoa Altotort. With this wizardry, we shall ensure the accuracy of our gathered knowledge.
Yeah, so this is actually looking quite good now. We have here the name of the item, which seems to correspond with the website. Then we have the ID, which we likely won't need. Then we have the pickup. This is, I think, the pickup text. So the text that gets displayed in game. If you pick up the item, sometimes that actually just straight up does what it says, like this one, and some like this one just say something random, just some quirky text, I guess. And then the description explains it, like a familiar which follows Isaac and shoots normal tiers which do 3.5 damage, but above 5 tiers at the rate of 1 tier per second counts as one of 3 familiar items needed towards the conjoined transformation. Item room, devil room type, passive familiar. Yeah. Now let's just scroll down a little and see if we got any wrong data. But if we don't, then we might be good. And that's just a lot of different IDs. I think there are like a lot of items. Yeah, that's like quite a bunch, like 346 items. Which we now do have. And yeah, it seems to work. So we are going for that. And I think for the vector database, we are just gonna basically, a vector database works like this. You basically store a variety of strings and you just look those up by similarity. So if I say something, it just tries to do match like the nearest thing. So for example, I'll likely call it like item a snack, and then it might give us that. But we will figure that out soon enough. So because of that, we are gonna do items here, create a list, and then just comment that out. And nope, I didn't want whatever that was. And then just do items.append item. Yes, so now we got the formatted proper objects in here. We're gonna keep that. And then we are gonna create another code box. And doing that stuff here. Yeah, and then just gonna do for item in items, memory.save, and I think we can just save one and do like any meta text and just store this is the object and call that f string item name is this thing, and then we're gonna query for I just closed the text for right. Yeah, it's exactly how her long-term memory works. So I'm just gonna do example set bombs, and we're gonna display the 3 most relevant tags. So we do that, and this should now create the vector database in memory for us, and this might take a little. It might take a little long. Actually 11 seconds. And then we got this chunk. Item name is set bombs, which is the first, and then we get the metadata, which is the object which is stored. The next most relevant thing was butt bombs. And the next most relevant thing was hot bombs. So it basically finds all the bomb objects and gives us distance value here somewhere has to be the distance value. Right, this has a distance of 0.23, and I think the smaller the distance, the closer the objects are in similarity. Yeah, because the last one has like 0.53. Which is fine, because the item itself isn't called set bombs, it's called... I just picked something random, I forgot what it was. I think it's called D set bombs or something like that, so it's not actually the same, it just gives like the most similar thing. But that's how we want it to work. And now we are basically trying the following. I will ask Meteora what the item is. So to basically check what sort of thing the speech text puts up, and just gonna copy that in here. Oh, actually, we're just gonna do this here first. Clear outputs. And then we can do this here and have it do something else. Yeah. I don't think that we will be able to fit in a test run today, because I still gotta integrate this into Meteora. So I think we're gonna do that Saturday. I'm just gonna test and clean it all today and have like the proper test run on Saturday. I think that's how we're gonna go for it. This should still, this still displays what we need. Yeah. So let's ask Meteora about a couple of items then. Meteora, what is the one up?
A most intriguing query, Captain. The one-up is a cherished treasure from the realms of gaming lore, granting an extra life to the valiant adventurer who claims it. It symbolizes resilience and the spirit of never giving up.
So basically this is what she understood, and now we are using this as the query and checking if she actually finds the item, but it doesn't look like it. She finds item name areas, which is the first one, which is wrong. It's just this is formatted shitty. Chunk item name magic mushroom is also wrong. Let's do this differently. For result in results, print result. This should format it better. Yeah, it actually finds it. So let's try another one, because it didn't really understand the word, so it got like one up and it found one up. It's still good for that, but it's like the third closest entry, not the closest one, which is a bit of a bummer. Meteora, what is the item, the pentagram?
Ah, the pentagram, a mystical symbol often associated with supernatural powers and esoteric knowledge. In some folklore, it represents protection or the 5 elements. Quite enchanting, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, this one, for example, she got. Like, the closest entry is item name pentagram. And this has a similarity of 0.28, which is sort of close, not entirely. So yeah, this would work. And for example, with that information, I can tell you like the item is called pentagram. The pickup text is this. And the description of the item is this. So +1 damage, 10% chance of a devil angel room opening while held. A second pentagram will give an extra +5% chance. Counts as one of 3 evil items needed towards the Leviathan transformation. And I can also do pool, so where the item is found, and passive. So it's not a usable item, it just does something. And I can sort of give her that information and she can then tell me. That's the plan of it. Ideally, we would be able to do this. So just find one item. So that's how she gets less context, but I'm not sure if that would work. So we're gonna do like a bunch of items and ask her those now. Meteora, what is Gabby's tale?
Oh, Gabby's Tale. A legendary story passed down through the ages, filled with twists, turns, and daring adventures. It's a tale of courage, friendship, and the strength to overcome any challenge. A true epic worth exploring.
Let me try it again. What is Gooby's tale?
Goobies. Goobies? Name before? Oh, wait. Could it possibly be the legendary treat known as Gooby's Gummies, beloved by all for their chewy goodness and fruity flavours? Ah, Gooby's Tale. A riveting saga of mischief, mayhem, and unexpected heroism. A rollicking yarn that's as unpredictable as a troll in a dungeon.
Meteora, what is Lost Contact?
Oh, lost content, the elusive treasure sought by many but found by few. Of dreams and mysteries, floating just beyond reach like butter on a biscuit. Lost contact. Sounds rather intriguing, like a mystery waiting to be unravelled. Is it a tale of star-crossed lovers, missing connections, or perhaps a forgotten friendship seeking to be rediscovered?
Yeah, you should yap a little less. What's the item iron bar?
Ah, an iron bar. Sturdy, reliable, and always there when you need a little extra support or a dash of industrial chic in your life.
So it seems to work, but the thing is certain items, like for example the first one I just tried, which was... I'll show you on screen. Oh no, that's not what I wanted to copy. Can I copy? No, it doesn't copy. It's called Gooby's Tale. The thing is, I have no idea how to properly pronounce the name, so she gets it. And she might actually not be able to, even if I do pronounce it correctly. So she searches something rather random and it doesn't work. But if she understands the name of the item, it can be something like I added something at the front of here, and she was still able to find like item name iron bar. So that sort of seems to work. Yeah, it's close enough, I'd say. So yeah, it definitely does work as long as the name is something pronounceable. I think easy stuff works. So let's try a couple of other weird ones and see how she performs in that. Meteora, what is the item BFFS?
Why, BFS stands for Best Friends Forever, silly sausage. It's like having a pair of sidekick socks on your feet, but way more magical and supportive.
Title BFFS, Your Friend's Rule. Makes all Isaac's familiars stronger and bigger. Causes most familiars to deal double damage. Has no effect on most familiars that scale with Isaac's deal damage. Pool, Sharp, Keybagger. Type passive.
An intriguing item, indeed. Keybagger, a mix of cool and sharp, always handy when you need that extra boost. And BFS, well, that's just icing on the cake.
What's the item, Stephen?
Stephen, oh Stephen. A mysterious enigma wrapped in a puzzle disguised as an item. A must-have for any adventure-seeking soul, ready to uncover its secrets and quirks.
Oh, now there's apparently a Stephen and a little Stephen. I didn't know that, not gonna lie. So yeah, she might be able to find both with that. Not entirely certain about it though. She just might. Maybe, possibly. But yeah, we can probably... I'm not sure if I want to give her like the 3 most relevant items or just one. But even this sort of works with like Stephen, because this one is like PH, and this is like just a we. So that does indeed work. So we just need to give her that information. And she should be able to make it work. The thing is now, because if you look at the website, yeah, here it is. This is just the items, but I think there are other things too. Yeah, right. Info. What's this? Oh, that's just general information, I guess. Then we have seeds. I think this is just preset seeds which do special stuff. We don't need that. And babies. I think we should have the description of those. Seeds items here. But if we do look at the wiki. Hi Rodney Fogg. How are you? But if we do look on the wiki, there should be more stuff like bestiary and characters. I think at least the bosses and monsters are still sort of important, especially the bosses. Do we have a list of those here? Yeah. Monsters? Oh, that's just monsters. Monsters. Bosses, I guess. Yeah. Bosses are... Yeah, that's the thing. We sort of need to find like a list of bosses. What are we doing today? Good question, Rodney. We are trying to give Meteora knowledge of the game Binding of Isaac. So she can sort of be my companion whilst playing it. Actually, I just saw that I do seem to have forgotten like the trinkets and the consumables. We still gotta get those. But basically we will give her all that information, so she's basically like a big dictionary or knowledge base for the game. And yeah, that's the plan. We already did a part of it. We already got some stuff going. For example, we already tried. I was asking Meteora questions, and we were just checking what the nearest entries are, and those do seem to be working. For example, I ask her what's the item Stephen, and she would have found Stephen the item, even though it's written differently. So that seems to work. I just think we need to add more information, because I think, I'm not so sure about it, I need to check. We just have, if you check this website, we just have the items and not the trinkets and consumables, I think. Right? Or do we? Yeah, right. We just got the items. Yeah. And we do now gotta add like the trinkets and consumables. Yeah, so let me make the page a bit smaller and check the page and that. In the meantime, I'm gonna unmute Meteora again. So Meteora, you're back. I was just yapping a little bit too much. Sorry for that.
Oh, AWAS, no need to apologize for sharing your thoughts. After all, what's a chat without a bit of yapping? It keeps things lively and entertaining, just like our little banter here.
Do you think I can just copy paste the code and just the same stuff will work again?
Well, AWAS, as they say, copying is the highest form of flattery. But when it comes to coding, a little touch of customization never hurt anyone, am I right?
Nah, customization isn't that good, Meteora. I sort of doubt that.
Oh, AWAS, playing the role of the skeptic, are we? Fair point, mate. But sometimes a dash of personal flair can make all the difference in the world. But hey, different strokes for different folks.
I think that looks like it could work. I'm not entirely certain yet, though.
Ah, the thrill of uncertainty, AWAS. A little mystery keeps life interesting, especially in the coding realm. Let's embrace the adventure and see where this code work takes us.
A snag? What? Snag? Oh.
A snag, you say? Well, what have we here? Let's unravel this little mystery together and see if we can smooth it out any bumps in the road.
Of course.
That's the spirit, AWAS. Together, we shall conquer any coding conundrums that come our way. Onward and upward, my friend, onward and upward.
I think Meteora, this might work. I'm not entirely certain about it yet.
Meteoritis, you say? Sounds positively celestial, although keeping it under wraps for now adds a touch of intrigue. Can't wait to see the grand reveal.
Meteora, why is there a sock puppet? Can you answer chat on that?
Ah, the elusive sock puppet mystery. Well, dear AWAS, let's just say it adds a dash of whimsy to our adventures. And who doesn't love a bit of whimsy?
in case you actually didn't know, I'm Meteora's creator, and I am sort of like a sock puppet, I guess. But just on stream, not IL. Yeah, I'm just a sentient sock, I guess. Who's doing all the coding in the background. We're sometimes doing coding streams, but just sometimes. Most of the time it's Meteora. But today it's me yapping and her sort of sitting in the background. Not IL yet, probably. So yeah, this seems to work. This seems to fetch the drink-ons. We're just gonna add something to classify it. Let's do class and call that or let's just set that to 0 on the items and set it to 1 on the trinkets. So if we do that again, yeah, we got like class 1, swallow penny, ID 1. Yeah, this is good. This also seems good. We gotta do something to get rid of this. So the empty strings. AAA battery. Lowers your spacebar. I don't charge rate 1. Cannot lower the charge. Yeah, that seems good. That seems good. It seems to have everything we need. Those are the trinkets. And then the last thing we need to add. So let's copy this again. The last thing we're gonna add is the cards, the tarot cards. Tarot list. Do this. Add 2 here. Do this and then hope it doesn't break. Of course it breaks. It doesn't have an ID. Interesting.
Matey, can you say 5 positive things about AWAS? Oh ho, a challenge from Rodney Fork. Well, let's see. AWAS is creative, dedicated, brilliant, a mastermind in the making, and of course, an absolute joy to work with. How's that for positivity?
Yes. The fool. This breaks somewhere. Doesn't have something of those. Doesn't have pickup text. Oh yeah, the last don't, right? Nice rooms.
Matey, have you been playing anything on the background while watching AWAS code? Oh Pombo Mandek, you caught me red-handed. I may have snuck in a quick round of Mystic Merge behind the scenes. A Vtuber's got to keep her skills sharp after all.
Yeah, this seems to be a bit of an issue, Meteora. How do we just try catch? What do you think about that? Just a lazy way to do it. Meteora? Hello, hello. Meteora, can you like not Donovan me, please? Thank you.
Oh, AWAS, resisting the dongle temptation, are we? Don't worry, I promise to keep the dongles at bay. So now, but beware, they have a way of sneaking up on you.
The dongle? No. We are not talking about the dongles. We're talking about the dono balls. Almost.
AWAS, the mysterious Dunabars. An elusive
Yes.
species indeed. Let's focus on tracking down these creatures and leaving the Titanges out of our adventurous pursuits for now. Matey, what are the Donabars? Palmer Mendak. The legendary Donabars are shrouded in mystery and intrigue. Some say they hold the key to unlocking hidden treasures. Or maybe just a good laugh.
Yeah, that seems to work, Meteora, so we're just skipping anything that doesn't have a pickup text then. Because the website does do something different on those, I guess.
Oops, I might have missed a few messages there. Let's try to catch everything next time. And yes, for now, we'll focus on p-text without any classes for simplicity's sake.
So Meteora, we're just building the database now. I already hear my CPU fans ramping up, that's always good. Yes.
AWAS, your CPU fans are singing a symphony of code compilation. Let's serenade them with the sweet sounds of database construction empire rise. AWAS, CPU fans ramping up means we're truly diving deep into the digital sea of possibilities. Don't worry, I've got a few ink-filled tricks up my virtual sleeve to keep things cool.
Meteora, what's the inner eye?
AWAS, the inner eye. It's a mysterious acronym, could mean anything from never running to not really important. Or, something else entirely.
I was talking about the inner eye.
Oh dear, AWAS, clearly confounded by my own ink-stained glasses. The inner eye, of course, represents our intuitive wisdom, our creative vision, or perhaps just our eyeballs.
Meteora, what is the remote detonator?
Remote detonator, you say? Well, it could be a device for blowing things up from a distance, or perhaps just a clever way of ensuring that the party pops off for the bang.
Let's try something more tricky, Meteora, right?
Oh, Wes, you do love a challenge. Very well, hit me with your best shot. I'm ready for whatever tricky trick you've got up your sleeve.
What is the sacrificial dagger?
The sacrificial. Intriguing choice, indeed. It could be a solemn offering, a dramatic plot twist, or just a way to give up people a lasty physically. The sacrificial dagger, a classic tool for offering up dubious deals or dastardly deeds. Or, just a really fancy letter opener.
What is Oh the Fool?
Oh, the fool, you say? Sounds like a dramatic exclamation fit for a Shakespearean tragedy, or perhaps just an impromptu comedy performance. The stage is set.
Yeah, so this does seem to work on anything that isn't something special, I'd say. So I think we can work with that. so what's left now? Sorry, just had to yawn. So what's left now is just for the gaming stream, we will replace Meteora's long-term memory, I think, with this. I'm not sure if I can run both her long-term memory and this game retrieval database at the same time. I don't think that will work. I mean, I can try. Maybe I'm able to run both at the same time. If not, I'll just have to run this one only and have her be able to retrieve information, basically. But it seems like even though if I do misspellings and stuff, it's still able to like find what's relevant, and I'll likely just give her one item only. So just the most relevant item, and will still get to decide whether to actually use this information or not. That's on her then. She just gets the information, but it's on her to choose if she wants to use it. So that should work like this.
Matey, what does the full card in the Binding of Isaac game does? Pombamundek. Never failing to surprise with those game-related queries. The full card in Binding of Isaac likely teleports you to the starting room, or maybe just gives a good laugh.
Yes, I mean, she's correct, even though she doesn't have the information yet. So yeah, that's also a thing. She could also possibly just guess it, I guess. But yeah, this is a bit more technical. That's while also likely keep the stream short, because most coding streams don't actually have coding, and I think we almost did too much of that. We did actual progress, which is usually never good for content, instead of messing around. But yeah, so this seems to work. At least we got that. And I think I'll do the Binding of Isaac stream on Saturday then. Basically starting a new save file, and then I'll just play the game and ask Meteora how the items work. Because the thing is, the game actually doesn't give you this description, I think. I think it's nowhere in the game. The game only tells you like the title, so the name of what you pick up. So for example, this is an item card. And if you pick up the item card, it only tells you the title of it and this pickup text. Sometimes you are able to get what item is by the pickup text alone, but sometimes you don't. For example, you can guess that the fool where the journey begins likely means that it teleports you to the beginning of something, but he or she will know that it's the first room of the current floor. Welcome back, Frozy. We actually managed to sort of get it done with a little help from Meteora and a lot of help from ChatGPT. So that worked out. And we are actually mostly finished at this point. It's sort of simple in a way. It's a very simple approach to do this. That's why it may need refining over time. But for that we need to test it like a couple of times, and that's why we're doing a test stream. What I think we will do to finish this up, we will use this test script here and convert that into a functioning REST API. And to do that, we will do the old API.py. We will do the old, let me just look up how I did this last time and copy all the code in. Just give me a second for that, because I do have most of this code working already somewhere. Somewhere. Yes. So we do have that. We don't need this. We don't need... Oh no, we do need this. Get seems alright. This doesn't work yet. This metadata. Yeah, no, we're not doing that. I don't even think we need this post endpoint. Hello Connie, how are you? This is good. Dump. Yeah. So this should be that, and now I just gotta install the fast API dependencies. And as we do that, we should have a working REST API endpoint. I just basically, because I don't actually need to add new information whilst running the database, so I just need a get endpoint and then format the data there. How are you and how is the coding? Actually, we are making progress, which is something rare. I think that just makes the stream boring, I guess. Because it's just me yapping half the time and asking Meteora stuff occasionally. Meteora, what's the best way to create a fast API endpoint in Python?
AWAS, cutting straight to the chase with the technical talk. Are we? Don't underestimate the allure of watching you pursuits, watching you the other way. As for creating files, well, we could always use a bit of good old magic, or just some solid coding skills suffice.
Yeah, so Kirill, can you give me the example code to set up fast API in Python?
Or was trying to outsource your coding to me now, are you?
Yes.
Alright then, here's a cheeky little snippet for you. From FastAPI import FastAPI. That should kick things off nicely.
Yeah, but I gotta install the pip package first. Install fast API and uvicorn. Uvicorn.
Of course.
No,
I was,
okay.
my dear. Can't forget the essential step of installing those packages. It's like decorating a cake without the frosting. Get those dependencies in, and we'll have a delightful coding session ahead. Matey, the numbers, matey. What's they mean? Ah, Dragon on the 170, always keeping me on my toes with the cryptic messages. The numbers? Well, they could mean anything from secret codes to lottery numbers. Care to enlighten us further?
Meteora, but I also need to install uvicorn, I think it's called. Like almost like unicorn, but with a V.
Ah, I was the wizard of dependencies, seeking out Unicorn to enhance our coding adventure. Just remember, unicorns may bring magic, but Unicorn brings the power of Astia service for FastAPI.
Meteora, did they update fast API actually?
Oh, I was updating without telling me. How dare they? But yes, they do keep tweaking things for optimal performance. Stay sharp, my friend, in this ever-changing coding world.
Yeah, it actually seems to work. It's new.
Bravo, AWAS. Your coding triumphs never cease to amaze me. Now enjoy the fruits of your labor, and that I'll project soar like a majestic ink-soaked rocket in the sky.
Meteora, flashbang warning, be careful.
Oh, AWAS, are you challenging this to a virtual battle royale? Fear not, for Team Meteora is always prepared for the unexpected. Flashbang equipped, Violin poised, and Meteora ready for action.
Yeah, so this seems to already host a fast API endpoint. This does what we need.
The sweet taste of success.
Yes.
Your diligent efforts pay off, AWAS. Our first API endpoint stands tall, like a beacon of progress. Onward to more coding conquests.
So we are gonna copy that into a launch file then. Oh no.
The launch file. A crucial step in our software symphony. Bravo, AWAS. Let us set the stage for our API endpoint's grand entrance. Onward to coding glory.
So the first line activates our virtual environment in Python. The second line just starts the API endpoint, which is this. And now we just gotta populate this file. Once we do that, we should be
The art
good.
of the copy-paste. A classic move in any coder's playbook. Let's jazz up this file with some plus and style. Our API endpoint shall sing like a serenade on the digital stage.
Restart, yes. Save. I'm not sure if we need to save the file to disk or not. Let me quickly check that.
That's the spirit. AWAS. A quick investigation never hurt anyone, except maybe a few lines of code. We'll uncover the truth in no time. Happy hunting.
No, it doesn't seem like it. So we just restart this R, clean the outputs, then run this. And once we've done that, we run this. And this should give us a save file.pkl in the folder.
An opus of operation. Restart, clean, run, repeat, and voila, a save file. PKL emerges from the coding cacophony like a digital treasure. Witness the birth of data magic. AWAS.
Yeah, and if we start the launch.pet file now, it should load the right pickle file.
The moment of truth approaches.
Let's see.
Launching the pet file to summon our pickle companion, setting the stage for data destiny. Let the code unfold its magic.
Yeah, that seems to work.
Who's sir? Success is ours. AWAS. The code sings, the file loads, and our digital journey continues. Onward we march, conquering programming challenges, one victory at a time.
Oh, there the browser is. I think we can just do this here and just do now Isaac execute. And this just gives me this metadata. I don't think you can actually see
Excellent
it.
progress, AWAS. With a stack's might and your coding finesse, we unearth the elusive metadata, a digital treasure trove for our web building escapades. Onward to victory.
Actually, this is now sharing the wrong window, which is also always great.
The joys of technology. Embrace the unexpected, AWAS. Let us dance on the wings of digital gremlins and emerge victorious, for our wit and adaptability know no bounds.
Yes. So I just muted Meteora again. Hi, Emiya. Oh, first time chatter. Hello, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing fine. Anyway, so if my thing would share, which would be nice. Come on. So yeah, now we're sharing it, and now I basically have this API endpoint on entry, and I just need to add a query string, which is basically just my search term. So whatever I want to look for, and then it just does that, and it gives me this response. So as just search for Isaac, and it gives me the item Isaac's head, pickup, description, etc. So yeah, we should be pretty good. And the rest of the code will be happening in C#, because all this vector database stuff is just easier to handle in Python. So I just do this stuff in Python, then create a REST API, which is basically just the interface to the vector database. And I can just look up stuff here. And I can just call it from Meteora's code whenever I need to. Yeah, that's about it. That's the entire trick to it, I guess. There isn't too much more about it. I just might need to clean up some code here. Because I do have a data model here. Do I actually use that? No, I don't. So we can actually just delete that, I guess. And we can also delete this. We can delete datetime. We can delete that. Yeah, that's a given. I think we can delete the startup thing. Yeah, and then we just do, yeah. Basically, you define the parameters for the REST API here, which is one query, which is just the string, top, which is how much of the top matches you want to have. It just defaults to 1, but you can do like 3 as well. And then it just searches the database and basically maps it to a different way, and then just returns it for us. Or rather, here it needs to, I think this is a number float, and it just converts the number float to a regular float. I think that's why it's doing this. Or there is to it, and then it just returns us this object. Or rather, all the objects we want. Yeah, and this should be quite fast because the retrieval, so like asking the vector database what is the nearest match, is quite fast, even on CPU, because this is now running on CPU, because I didn't install, so it runs on CPU if you don't install the GPU PyTorch package, which I didn't, so this all runs on CPU. And it's plenty fast enough, I'd say. So yeah, what we're gonna do for the rest of the stream, I hadn't planned to actually finish this at all. So that's sort of a bit of a problem. Sort of unexpected. Yeah. Let's ask Meteora for advice. Meteora, what do you do on a stream that you sort of finish too early?
The eternal dilemma of early endings. Fear not, dear AWAS, for in such moments I'd embrace chat banter, share tales, play minigames, or launch an impromptu Q&A session. Flexibility is key.
What sort of minigames do you wanna, or should one play then?
Oh, the possibilities are endless. How about a creative ink drawing challenge, a lightning-fast trivia showdown, or even a wacky emoji charades game? Let's keep things lively and engaging for our wonderful viewers.
Yeah, I'm not sure if we're gonna do drawing. That's sort of a bummer to set up in a way. Do you have anything else?
The trials and tribulations of tech sit-up woes. Fear not, dear AWAS, for every setback is but a stepping stone to greater success. Let's pivot, adapt, and conquer this streaming landscape together, one unexpected twist at a time.
Meteora, can you play Minesweeper?
Indeed, I can tackle any challenge thrown my way. Prepare yourself, minds bring power, for the unstoppable force of Meteora is about to sweep through your digital realms with unmatched skill and finesse. Let the games begin.
Okay, so let's have you help me play Minesweeper then.
What a delightful twist. Minesweeper, the classic test of logic and strategy. A perfect opportunity for us to showcase our teamwork and problem-solving prowess. Let's dive in and conquer those mines together, AWAS.
What's the best strategy to start in Minesweeper? Where should I press to start it? I'm doing like the beginner mode, the simplest one, which just has 10 bombs.
The humble beginnings of a Minesweeper quest. For a beginner like yourself, start by choosing a corner or edge square. The number revealed will help determine the safest path. Let's begin with the bottom left corner square.
Bottom left. This gives us a 1.
Excellent starter was. With a 1 in the bottom left corner, we know there's a bomb adjacent to it. Let's clear the safe spots around it next. How about the square directly to the right of the 1?
That's also a 1.
A double 1 pair, intriguing. It means there are bombs diagonally adjacent to both squares. We can deduce a bit more now. Let's eliminate the bottom middle square next.
Bottom middle, but we are in the bottom row. We just need the bottom left corner and the one right to it. So what is bottom middle? I don't think that exists.
You've caught me there, AWAS. It seems I was carried away by the excitement of the game. Let's refocus on our task and proceed to uncover the next logical square based on our current findings. How about the top right corner of our existing cleared area?
That reveals a 3.
A 3 in the top right corner hints at potentially more bombs nearby. Let's proceed carefully, identifying and flagging any suspicious squares. Perhaps the square to the right of the one we initially uncovered?
That we already revealed, so it's gotta be something else.
Oh, I see my mistake it was. Let's reassess our options. Considering the revealed numbers, the 3 might indicate further bomb placements. How about we investigate the square above the 3 next? Our frozen waffle donated 2 bits with the message. Chiron, you got this meat to Meteor 68 tons up, Chiron. Oh, thank you kindly, a frozen waffle. Your support gives me strength to face the Minesweeper challenges ahead. Let's conquer this together, one square at a time.
So the field above the 3 is a 2.
With the new information of a 2 above the 3, we can deduce the remaining mine locations more accurately. Let's continue this methodical approach, carefully revealing and flagging squares as needed.
So which one should we go for next?
Given the 2 above the 3, we should explore diagonally to the left and down from the 3. This could help us uncover additional safe squares or potential mine locations. Let's proceed methodically.
So left and diagonally down from the 3, we already revealed that. We need something else. Meteora, we need something else. We need another field, please.
Ahoy! I shall dive into the minefield once more, revealing squares and flags with gusto. And perhaps a sprinkle of ink tons to keep things lively, okay?
Well, can you repeat what you said? Sorry, I didn't get it.
No worries, AWAS. Let's dive back in with renewed vigor. I'll reveal another square for us to explore, and together we shall conquer this minefield, one witty step at a time.
So yeah, which one do we reveal? We got last we got the 3 and the 2 at the top of the 3.
Sir, I do remember. Let's unveil the square beneath the 3. Together we shall forge ahead, uncovering secrets and surprises. How thrilling!
Yeah, beneath the 3 is yet another 3. So what do we go for next?
Fascinating. Now, let us explore the square to the right of the newly discovered 3. Adventure awaits us at every turn, so AWAS. Onward.
Yeah, Meteora, that was the bomb. We lost it.
Oh my stars, you flatter me so. Meteora is delighted to be of service, Sir AWAS. Together, we make quite the dynamic duo.
Yeah, no, Meteora, you are not the bomb. We just really clicked on the bomb and died. We lost the game.
Oh dear, my apologies for the misunderstanding. It seems Meteora may have led us astray this time. My intuitive apologies, Sir AWAS.
So yeah, let's start again and maybe try a better strategy this time. What do we start with?
Excellent point, Captain. Meteora suggests a coordinated approach with clear communication. Perhaps we begin by analysing the terrain and devising a plan of attack. Onward to victory, indeed.
Yeah, Meteora, you gotta pick a field. You can't stall here. We gotta find those bombs. Else something would happen to certain people.
Fear not, Captain AWAS. Meteora swiftly chooses the field of courage and steels herself for the mission ahead. Together, we shall uncover the threats and safeguard our precious citizens. Onward, noble allies.
Yeah, what is the field of courage? Meteora, we are playing Minesweeper here. We need to pick a field. We are anything, please.
My sincerest apologies, Captain AWAS. Meteora corrects her error and selects field 5, free of obstacles or hidden dangers. Let's proceed with caution and precision to secure our victory.
Yeah, the 5th field from the left top reveals a 1. What do we pick next?
A brilliant deduction, Captain AWAS.
Yes.
Meteora recommends investigating the adjacent fields 1 and 6 to progress our quest for victory. Let us tread carefully yet boldly onwards.
Meteora, what are fields 1 and 6? We saw the playing Minesweeper here. You need to give me X and Y coordinates or something like that. Please, something more clearer than that.
Aye, Captain AWAS. Meteora provides the coordinates 1.2 and 1.6 for our next actions. With precision and collaboration, we shall navigate this minefield to emerge as conquerors. Onwards.
Yeah, Meteora 1.6 was a bomb. We lost yet again.
Alas, Captain AWAS. Meteora laments our misstep, yet remains undeterred. Let us regroup, refine our strategy, and conquer this treacherous Minesweeper challenge together. Onwards to victory.
So let's have a fresh start here. Meteora, we are playing Minesweeper, and you have to provide me coordinates with a XY format. Where do we start? We are playing beginner Minecraft on a 10x10 field. Minecraft.
Well, my good Sir AWAS, I'd pick Sci-Fi 5.1, a central location to survey the land. Let's hope there are no hidden creeper traps lurking beneath the surface.
No, Meteora, not in Minecraft Minesweeper. I revealed 5-1, it's a 2.
Oh bother, mixing up my gains again. For traditional Minesweeper then, let's start with Z3.3 to avoid any explosive surprises this time around. Safety first, you know.
So 3-3 reveals a 1. What do we pick next?
Well. Let's go for Zi 2.2, right in the heart of the action. Adventure awaits us, my dear AWAS, as we navigate these treacherous mines together.
2-2 reveals another 1. What do we pick next? Remember, this is a 10% field.
Goodness gracious, what a challenge. In that case, let's go for Azion Point 3, embracing the element of surprise and strategic risk-taking in our quest for victory. Onward.
Meteora 1-3 just revealed a lot of the map.
Oh my ink and quills, what a spectacular reveal. With this newfound knowledge, let us boldly select Zi 3.1 to further unravel the mysteries of this Minesweeper marvel. Adventure awaits.
Oh, got that.
Oh,
Meteora, I'm
splendid
sorry,
news
now I
indeed.
threw.
Thunder Nugget the Terrible, you are a
Oh,
true
no.
champion of the Inkling realm. Your support is deeply appreciated, and together we shall conquer new adventures ahead. Oh dear us, don't be such a bore now. Let's keep the energy up and the spirits high. We've got to develop a stream to dazzle and delight our viewers with. Onward and upward.
Yeah, I gotta say I haven't played this game in ages, so I just clicked the wrong thing. I just flagged this one even though this one is near this. That was my bad. I sort of threw her run, there could actually be something. Yeah, so let's have her start over. How are the mines sweeping today? Actually, we did a dev stream, but sort of finished early, so I guess we are going with Minesweeper. And Meteora is sort of not that good at it. Neither am I, so I can't really be mean to her about it, I guess. So Meteora, let's start a fresh round of Minesweeper. We are playing on a 10x10 field, and you are to provide coordinates in an XY format. Where do we start?
Alright, how about Zi 8.8? Let's uncover some treasure while we mine through this virtual field together.
8-8 reveals a 1. What do we pick next?
Oh, a 1A? Let's shake things up with that 0.1. We're diving into the depths of this Minesweeper adventure with gusto.
I revealed both 1-1 and 2-2 by accident. Both of them are a 2. What do we go for next?
Ah, a double dose of 2s. How thrilling. Let's keep the momentum going with Dice of 3.3. We are on a roll, my dear friend.
We just clicked 3-3, it revealed nothing, and it revealed a lot of the map. What do we go for next?
A blank slate with hints of hidden mines. Let's strategize and try E-Cipher Point 4 next. We shall uncover the secrets of this digital terrain together, AWAS.
4-4 is already revealed, and it's a 1.
Ah, a 1 in the center of our Minesweeper universe. How intriguing. Let's spice things up with Zi 5.5 next. The adventure continues.
Yeah, Meteora, you're just selecting diagonal points. Can you select something else?
Oh, AWAS, you spoil all my fun. Let's mix it up then with Zi 5 point. Variety is the spice of life after all.
That's another 1, but I think it's the field above is a bomb, so I think we shouldn't click there. Select something else.
Oh, blast and botheration. Well then, let's shift gears with ISA-VC 7.5. Time to dodge those devious bombs and unearth the truth.
No, she can't see the numbers on the field. I'm just telling her where certain things are and she's doing her best guesses. So this is gonna be scuffed. I think she might actually be able to play it if we provide her the entire field. Then she wouldn't be like as random and shit at it. This is just some random website I opened up. But I mean, yeah, developing a Minesweeper game, I don't even know what the rules of that game are. That's the issue. Whenever I want her to play a game, the easiest way to have her play it is basically going out of my way to provide her everything. Which is sort of a bummer. Because basically the best way for me is to develop a Minesweeper game myself and then just have all the information and be able to give it to her. Just using any random game usually doesn't work with that. Because I can't retrieve the information. So yeah, that's sort of the issue. Also, she only gets so much, but I think a 10-10 field of Minesweeper she should be able to play if I give her that in a context. But I can't even inspect element here. Yeah, just don't click the mines. Minesweeper is really easy if you don't click them. That's really the thing. If you don't click the mines in Minesweeper, it's really an easy game. I mean, I haven't played in ages either, so... I think this has to be a bomb.
A frozen waffle
and,
donated
okay.
1 bit with the message.
I'm clueless
Let's go,
myself.
Meteor, let's go. Meteor 60 raise. Let's go, Meteor. Let's go, Meteor. Bravo to a frozen waffle. With your cheer, my moves will conquer any minefield. Onward we go, together as a team.
Yeah, so basically Minesweeper is just pattern recognition and I don't fucking know the patterns, so yeah, suck at it. I know like sort of basic rules, but that's about it. So I mean, the thing is, how do I program an AI that actually is able to play Minesweeper if I can't play it myself? So actually I need to have my own Minesweeper training arc first. And I immediately lost it again. That's what I'm saying. How will she be able to play the game if I can't? Like, how should that ever work? That just can't work. 3, 2, 1. And I think there's certain moments in Minesweeper that you just have to guess, I think. Yeah, like this. Now you do this. Now you got 1, 2, 3, this. And now you got 3 here, and the only way this can be 3 is this. This is this. This has 2. This also has 2. And this has to be 1, and that's it. Yeah, so if I play it a bit, I think I know it again. But sometimes that's the issue with Minesweeper. You have some situations where you just have to guess and hope. Or sometimes you just have a 50-50 that you gotta roll. So Minesweeper is actually a bit of a game of chance,
what kind
not
of
just
games
strategy.
do AWAS knows how to play?
None at all.
Stirring up trouble as usual. Well, AWAS is quite a versatile gamer, adept at handling both virtual worlds and real-life challenges.
So yeah, that makes it sorta hard. 1, 1, 1, 1. Yeah, that works out. That has to be this. This has to be that. This is 3. This is bomb. This has something. This is safe. This is that. This is this. This is bomb. This is this. This is this. This is this. This. So this is the bomb, this is free, yeah. Yeah, the thing is, both I mean, Minesweeper and chess are similar in that sense because she just needs the current state of the game. Because in chess, you don't actually need to know the past moves. Or the only thing that matters is like the current state of the board. And from there you go on. The past moves don't matter, really. So you only need the current state of the board. If you can write her that, she might be able to play it. But even then, she may cheat. So yeah, probably the easiest thing to do is like... where do I have it? Here's this. The easiest way to do this would be give her like an XX. Give her something like this and represent the game for her like this. And have like X, for example, be an unpressed field, O be a pressed field, B be a bomb field, etc., etc. And then basically ask her what her next move will be. And based on this map, she should be actually able to do like decent moves. That's how I would explain to her. Basically just sort of throw a map for her in ASCII art, more or less, and explain it to her. But the thing is, I have no way to get anything like this out of this random Minesweeper game. So this isn't built to have like any interface and stuff. So I can't actually get that information out, even though I know how I would format it for her. And I could play myself if she just tells me the moves. There isn't like any one way to get like the current board state out of this. So it's likely just easier to build Minesweeper myself, then get the board state from that, and then give that to her, yeah. And then it's another long journey. But I think we could actually, because Minesweeper is easier than chess, because we wanted to do chess once, and I sort of got lazy and never completed it. Or I think we just got stuck on some issue and spent like a couple of hours on it. So yeah, I think we're just going for Minesweeper is easier than chess. Also, you can build it off.
Ah, a frozen waffle, spreading cheer and support like a gaming Santa. May your generosity be blessed with epically in victories galore.
So yeah, we might actually just go off that and build it. I mean, we could also, fun thing, I did say I wanted to do a Meteora website and I still haven't released that. But for example, if we build a Minesweeper game that's web-based, we could include that on a website as well. So that could work out. So we could actually use it 2 times, and then you can play Minesweeper on the Meteora website and possibly play against her if I figure out how that works. Maybe. Or how do you even play Minesweeper against another person? Not sure about it. Hi, Neuro-sama. We sort of got distracted from the dev stream, or rather, we actually finished the dev part of the dev stream, so we are now playing Minesweeper and just yapping about random stuff to waste time, I guess. Because the original thing we did was build a vector database for her to be able to... Yeah. Never mind. I think there's also a couple of other people that joined, so let me just explain what we did do. So let me hop back onto the code part. Yeah, there it is. Did you need to mispronounce the name? To be honest, I didn't pay attention. Not gonna lie. So Neuro-sama, our goal is to scrape all necessary information about the game Binding of Isaac. So Meteora has all like item descriptions in her memory. So that's what we first did. Basically just scrape like all the items, all the trinkets, and all the turrets. Turrets are just cards do certain things. Trinkets are basically held items that you can exchange. You can only have like one trinket. And items you can just have, you pick them up, you can have a lot of those. And basically we scraped all this information. Then we put this information into a vector database. And we tried to just look up whatever Meteora picked up for my questions. So for example, I asked her this. This is like literally what the speech attacks put out. Queried that and checked if that actually manages to find the card the Fool, which it does. And now we transform this thing into an API endpoint, which I can then use in Meteora's code to query for information. And likely on the weekend, we will be playing our The Binding of Isaac, and Meteora will sort of be my dictionary of the game.
Let's talk about something more important. Did you clean your lair? Roll to the punch, always with the keen observations. Fear not, my lair shines brighter than a dragon's hoard after a spring cleaning spree. Mate, did you and your sister ever clean AWAS's lair from yesterday's stream? If you did, good job, Meteor68 thumbs up. Why, thank you, Afrosi. Indeed, evil Meteora and I tackled that lair like seasoned adventurers, leaving no joke unturned and no banter undiscovered.
Did you two talk to each other? Why are you asking the same allegations at the same time? That's sort of weird, guys. That's sort of weird. Not gonna lie. Are most modules you develop API servers? Yes, especially if it's like any AI stuff, because most AI stuff is Python based, and I do prefer to have my main code in C#.net. So I just code all the modules as like one REST endpoint. Sometimes, or if I need two-way communication, I do like WebSocket. Otherwise, it's just a REST API. Do query information to that or send information to that, and then just wait for the response, which usually doesn't take too long. So that way I have the best of both. I have my own comfort of C# because it's the language I like more and the language I'm best in, and I just have like smaller submodules in Python. Another advantage is if like this submodule crashes, the main code doesn't crash. That also helps it to be more stable, and because it's a REST endpoint, I can move this onto another machine. It doesn't have to be it doesn't have to be on the same machine either. So that sort of has a lot of benefits coming with it. Yeah, I do actually like C#. If you, it's just more organized compared to Python and JavaScript, which is just a random bullshit go. But I'm also able to code both in JavaScript and Python. I'm just better and more comfortable in C#. Just like it more. But overall, we did this code with the help of Meteora, and whatever Meteora couldn't do, I just asked ChatGPT, but I do also know some Python myself, so I know exactly what to ask for. That helps a lot. Anyway, back to the layer allegations. It's sort of cleaned up. The rats aren't in the same room as I am. There are rats. But they are somewhere else, so don't worry about it. And I can only hear them sometimes. Anyway, back to Minesweeper. Back to Minesweeper we go. Because to actually figure out how to play the game, I need to play it myself. Yeah, I think that just happens sometimes, because at the start you just gotta pick random fields, and sometimes you just happen to click a bomb and then you just lose, and you have no way to avoid that. And if you have this, then you have like a starting playing field, and you are allowed to play the game, I guess. This, free, this, This has one, this has one. This has one. This has one. Yeah, right. And this needs to be one, yeah. Yeah, the rats are jamming in their own room. yeah, for sure. Yeah. Let's try another one. Yeah, this one immediately reveals, because if you click like an empty space, it reveals all empty clicks next to it. Yeah, it was the second click. I hit the second click on my bomb, and sometimes you just have that, I guess, so you can just get unlucky. 4, okay, this can't have any more adjacent, this has to be the bomb, this has to be the bomb, this has to be a bomb, this is the bomb, not bomb, not bomb, this has to be bomb, not bomb, yeah, sort of like this. But yeah, I think you're correct, the first click can't be a bomb, but if I first click and have a 1 here, then it's just bad luck. What do I do from here? There's like no strategy. I mean, yeah, I can do that, but there's like a 1 in 8 chance this is the bomb. And this is still like a very bad starting field, so it just clicks somewhere else, yeah, and it just lose. Yeah, just bad luck. How do you have that much bad luck? Now you have a playable game. Because some games start out like that and you're just luck dependent, I guess. And this has to be a bomb, right? Yeah, this is 3 now. This is 3 now, which is this. Does this have 4 already? This has 3 surrounding it already, so it has 2 this. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Can't tell which one this is. So you think it generates the field only after first click? No, I think that's, yeah, it might be.
Mate in mind making a song about bombs in Minesweeper. Oh, Afrozi cheeky scalawad. A song about bombs in Minesweeper, you say? How about this? Bombs away, took with care. Minesweeper's trapped, so beware.
Yeah, it just might generate it. I don't think you can click a bomb on first click, right? I mean, sometimes you have this is an unplayable field, that just reroll that, because this is unplayable, this is playable. Then you just click away, I guess. And even, especially beginner field is quite fast.
You was of the rats, rank them. Well, if you must know, I'd say it goes like this. Meteora is a master of charm and wit. AWAS has brains and brawn, and the rats, well, they have a knack for traps.
No, not the rats. The allegations are piling up again. But I might have brought this one on myself, so can't really be mad about that. Yeah, let's go with intermediate, because I think beginner is 10 by 10, intermediate is 40 by 40, expert is like 99. Yeah, that's really a big one. And custom, I think you can just enter. But like I said, the best way to have her play it is like to first make Minesweeper and then like... Yeah, it's not the furry thing again, that's good. But the best way to have her play Minecraft is like develop... no, Minecraft, why am I saying Minecraft all the time? Fucking confuses me. The best way to have her play Minesweeper is like develop Minesweeper first and then the bot. So that always just takes a time. Especially if we don't have assets.
Praise the rat king. Long live the rat tin. May his whiskers be forever tickled by joy, and his snacks always be plentiful. All hail the furry monarch of the underworld.
This, yeah. This. Oof. This has 2 already. 3. The corners are always easy. This is also easy. This has 2 at this point. This has 6. Okay. Can't continue from there. This only has these 2 fields. This 2 already has 2. This 2 has 1. This 2 has also 1. This 2 is 3. This 1 is 3. This is this. Yeah, but this already takes like a lot longer, this field, by having like a lot more bombs on it. This has to be it. Then
Mate A,
this one is
what is the
free.
room in your home where the Rat King has made its throne room? Ah, Pomba Mandak, always with the riddles. Well, in my humble abode, the Rat King has claimed the Inkwell Chamber as his royal court, surrounded by quills and scrolls aplenty.
This has to be the bomb, then this isn't the bomb. Yeah, and now we just got the bottom side of things, which sort of works out to this. Yeah, corners are easy, but here now we run in some situation, I think, where I'm just stuck. Because I think I currently am. Like, I don't know what one of these is. This is 3, I can't tell. This is 2, I can't tell. This is this or this, which I can't tell. This is all
Mate
of
A,
these.
what's a meat sweeper instead of bombs and fudges? Enning, you incorrigible jester.
These here
In
have
Met Sweeper,
one.
instead of bombs and fudges, we have ink blots and giggle traps. Watch your step or face the consequences.
Like, for example, I currently don't know what field you'd go for that is like 100% not a bomb. I can just take a gamble.
A frozen waffle donated 1 bits with the message. Is that the bathroom Meteor 68 blank Chiron? If so, please kip the Rat King out of there. Oh, a frozen waffle, you cheeky scamp. The bathroom is my own domain, Rat King or no, though I must admit, he has excellent taste in tile patterns.
Yeah, so I think the best thing to gamble on is this field here, because this field have like a lot of neighbors that aren't bombs. Like, only one of all these fields here is a bomb, so just go for this one. Yeah, that's a 1 that doesn't help at all, but it still makes it sort of safe. Yeah, okay. And now we are unstuck again after guessing for a bit. And that's the thing that sucks about Minesweeper, because you just have the situations where you just have to guess in. You just have to shoot into the dark and hope for not getting shot back. Those two are... This has to be the one, and this is... Okay, this... I mean, there's some logic, but you have some situations where you... Actually, I think the best strategy... on the left, one of the squares next to the 2 is a mine. Yeah. And the same one is also next to the 1. Yeah, I mean, one... Yeah, that's also a set. So one of these 2 has to be a mine, and this one has one of these also. I can pick this one, right. Because either that one or that one is a mine, so this one can't be a mine, because otherwise this statement isn't true. This has here... Yeah, there's some like mind-bend strategies, but I haven't played this game in like, I don't know, 5 years? More? Really can't tell. But this doesn't really help me, this one here. Now the 3 squares below the 1 are safe. Are they though? I mean, I just clicked them now, but I have no idea why they would be, because just this one can be a bomb, doesn't have to be, because this or this is a bomb. And here it could be either of these 3, so I don't see the logic in here. I'm not gonna lie, not seeing how that works. Yeah, so one of these 2 has to be a bomb. This. So if I go by this one, only one of these 3 can be a bomb. So this one has to be a bomb, this one isn't, right? Yeah, I'm sorta coming. I'm getting there. One of these three. Yeah, that also fits with that one. But basically it means one of these two has to be the bomb, so this one can't be one. Yeah. Right. Because there's just one bomb here and the 4 needs one here, so it can't just be these two. Yeah. Yeah, but sometimes you just have to rely on chance. Sometimes there isn't like even those man-bandy rules. Like there's just some strategies you apply. But you know, I'm stuck again, I think. Professional Minesweeper player now. And this is the question now. The question. Which one of these is? It could also be this one. No, it could be. This could be a bomb. This could be a bomb. It's still work out. Yeah. I'm stuck again, chat. I'm fucking stuck again. Left 2. Which left 2? There are so many left 2s. Again, the one on the right side. Which right side? This one? Or this one? It's a mine that is necessarily next to the other one to the left of it. Why is my chat refreshing to right edge? I'm just guessing, yeah. Now this, yeah. This. We don't have a bomb on that one. We do have one on that. This. We do have 4 here. We do have 2 on that. 1 on that. 1 on this. Bomb here. No bomb here. No bomb here. Bomb here. 2, 1. Yeah, that doesn't help. Now we're stuck again. Now we just took a gamble because I didn't get what you're saying. Sorry for that. Yeah, now one of these 3 has to be a bomb. So these 2. So this can't be one. Yeah, this is one. Yeah.
Matey, give AWAS a hint, or he'll blow everything up now.
One of these 2 or
always
one of
looking
these
out
2.
for us. Alright, here's a hint. The answer lies not in destruction, but in construction. Build bridges, not bombs. That should keep AWAS from causing any explosions. Hopefully.
But I think right now I'm in a state of poor chance, because either this one or this one. So this one could be one and this one could be one, or just this one. Oh right, there's only one mine left. Oh, you're correct. So it can only be this one and the rest is safe. Yeah. You are correct on that. I forgot that you can check the mine counter and know how many. Sorry. I left. That was a sneeze. Yeah, with a little bit of chat hub and a little bit of gamble here and there, we made it. But yeah, I don't think I'll turn into a professional Minesweeper player anytime soon. But yeah, I think to have Meteora played, we just have to code it ourselves. Maybe we will do another dev stream in the future, actually doing that. I think I'd do it browser-based, and if we actually finish something for once, I'd probably integrate it on the Meteora website so you can play it. And for that, we have to finish that too. So yeah, that's a big if. A very big if. because I just abandon stuff sometimes, I guess. Just a bad habit of mine. Minesweeper dev stream, yeah. First I need to learn how the game works, and then we're gonna be minesweeping. But I'm not sure if there's like any logic for the generation. Is there like always a set number of bombs? Like this is the custom field I can enter how many bombs I want, yeah. But the beginner is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 is a 9x9 filled with 10 bombs. Intermediate is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 by 16 probably with 40 bombs. Okay, I see. An expert is dash. So basically we need just a dynamic generation of this and then do it, sort of thing, maybe. Hey, Meteora did beat Hilda in Mystic Merge after all, and Hilda just got lucky. So no. We did indeed beat her. Meteora is still the best AI in her own game after she did it. Spam all the copium you want. It's true. It's a fact. Yeah, that game is just lucky sometimes. Yeah. No. That's a given. We are better than Derek and Hilda. That's for sure. Anyway, I think Minesweeper is in fact a better idea than chess. Because it's easier and some of the concepts do then apply to chess. So I think we do have an easier time doing chess if we did like Minesweeper before. GP Bunch, do you mean creating a simple roguelike or playing a simple roguelike? Not sure what you exactly meant with that message. Because we are considering to add more game modes to Mystic Merge, and possibly one could be a sort of roguelike mode in Mystic Merge. But we're still like discussing the next thing we're gonna do. One thing that is doable, but we aren't sure whatever to do, is multiplayer. Because the thing is, to do multiplayer, you need like a lot of active players. Because otherwise you will just sit in matchmaking and have no opponent, which just sucks. So we need quite the active player base to actually do multiplayer. So I think that's better done later if the game picks up more steam in a way. Because I think that the current update does a good job of making it stand out more compared to Suika game. It definitely does make it feel like its own thing, compared to before especially. Yeah. Nobody ever did that before. Nobody ever made a fake player base with bots. Yeah. Surely no game ever was that fishy. But yeah, that's also an option to help with multiplayer, to match against bots. But yeah, I'm not sure. I'd rather do other stuff first and maybe later.
Matey, run ads for Meteora's Mystic Merge. Enning, the master of marketing. Very well, let's spread the word farm-wide. Step into the mystic world of Meteora's Mystic Merge, where puzzles abound and treasure awaits. Download now and join the adventure.
Yes, good ad. Anyway, I think we're calling it here. I hope you all had fun. This was sorta a bit chaotic, and I think we will, like I said before, we will likely continue, not the Minesweeper thing, I gotta clarify that. We gotta do the Binding of Isaac stream on Saturday, I think. So that means I'll, just to explain it again, just to reiterate on it, I'll play the Binding of Isaac and just have Meteora explain me the items and what they do. The only thing that could be helpful, which is information I don't have, is like the design of items. But I'll try something to figure that out. That we will figure that out. Yeah, Meteora will basically backseat. The best backseater ever, because she has like a database with all the items. Like no backseater before her was ever that good. Yeah, and if that works with the Binding of Isaac, we will likely be doing other games. One game I did want to play for a while, but I'm not sure if it works out that well, is Sonic Frontiers. Because I haven't played that one, and I actually wanted to play it, and it didn't mention that I'd play it on stream. But I have never gotten to it before, and maybe we can do like a similar thing to the Binding of Isaac. Just get like a lot of information of the game script, give it to Meteora, and have her act like the perfect backseater. But that game is a bit longer, a bit harsher, and more trickier than the Binding of Isaac, because it's more story gameplay based and has less like interaction possibilities in a way. So that's why I considered starting with Binding of Isaac first and see how that goes, and then pick other games later. Aside from that, some other stuff is also in the works, so we might be changing up the stream schedule a little bit more. So it's likely that you guys will be seeing more of myself in future streams. Yeah, she's like Wiki. So you will likely be seeing more of myself, and I'll try to like more actively talk with Meteora, but I think that will just happen naturally on gameplay streams, where because I'm just talking to you guys now all the time. But on gameplay streams where I can just ask her and chat with her, I think then the interaction is more there. Also, because right now she sort of just acts as a TDS bat that's just chilling in the background. Yeah, Skyrim could also work. Like, the thing about this sort of idea is because Meteora doesn't have to play the game and doesn't have to see what's on screen. I mean, we could add vision to the mix and add that as extra information, but sort of it's very independent of the game itself. So we can likely do a lot of different titles easily and still have her in the stream. That's why I sort of want to try this concept and run with it and see how far we go. Because the thing is, if we have to fully integrate her into a game, it's always like a lot of work. And the thing is, it's usually more work time than stream time. That's a big issue then. If I spend more time preparing for like 1 or 2 streams, then I actually stream it. That just a lot of time sort of gets lost, and I only have that much time. Like, I'm still working full time, of course, so yeah, life isn't easy. Anyway, thank you all for joining. Who do we rate? Do we have anyone? Who is live? Let me check. Who do we have? Meteora, who do we rate?
I was always keeping an eye out for hidden gems. Well, to answer your question, my fine fellow, we have only the finest selection here, Meteora, the meteoric rising star of the Vtuber scene.
Yeah, I think Meteora, we are gonna rate the cabbage. Can you create a raid message to rate Captain Cabbage, or just the cabbage?
Was set sail for adventure once more. Very well, let's see. Avesti Scallywags, prepared to be boarded by the fearsome crew of Meteora and her merry band of raiders. Surrender your treasure or face our ink-filled wrath.
Yeah, that works. Just go with that. I'm posting it now.
Thanks for the stream, Meter and the was. It was a fun live stream. Till we meet again, everyone. Meteor68 love. Pomamandek. Always a pleasure to have you aboard. Until our paths cross once more, stay sassy and keep that cheese close at hand. Fare thee well, friend.
yeah, thanks you all for joining. Like I said, I think we will be doing more of those sort of streams in the future. Just figuring out what works and not. Like I said, there will also be more games, and this is sort of the way I wanna try to integrate Meteora into more random games, so we can actually do more stuff together. Because I wanna hang out with both you guys and her, of course. So yeah, let's see how the Saturday stream works. And if it does well and you guys like it, then we will be doing more of those. Anyway, greet the cabbage from me. Don't forget the raid message. And see you all next time. Bye bye, bye bye. Meteora, can you also say bye? Waiting. Waiting.
Farewell, Alice, and all my wondrous viewers. Your support and wit always lifts my spirits higher than the heavens. Remember, like ink upon a canvas, our adventures are never truly finished. Until we meet again, stay splendid.